Today we're going nuclear on the biggest lies and misconceptions that are keeping veterans from claiming what they've earned. Stick around because what I'm about to reveal could literally change your financial future and access to healthcare. Let's start with the granddaddy of all VA myths, the one that makes me upset every time I hear it. Myth number 1. You have to be 100% disabled to get any meaningful benefits from the VA. This is absolutely, categorically false, and it's keeping thousands of veterans from even applying for the help they deserve. Here's the reality check you need. VA disability ratings start at 0% and go up in 10% increments. Even at a 10% rating, you're entitled to monthly compensation. At 30%, you qualify for additional benefits. At 50%, your family members become eligible for certain programs. You don't need to be completely incapacitated to receive substantial help from the VA. But wait, it gets better. Even if you receive a 0% rating for a service-connected condition, you're still eligible for free healthcare for that specific condition. That means if you have tinnitus rated at 0%, the VA will treat your hearing issues at no cost. This single benefit could save you thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The second myth that's destroying veteran finances is this gem. You can't work if you're receiving VA disability benefits. Wrong, wrong, wrong. VA disability compensation is not the same as Social Security disability. The VA doesn't care if you're working, starting a business, or becoming the next tech billionaire. Your disability rating is based on how your service-connected conditions affect your ability to function, not whether you can hold a job. I've met veterans with 70 and 80% ratings who are running successful businesses, working full-time careers, and living their best lives. The VA compensation is there to acknowledge the impact your service had on your body and mind, period. Don't let anyone tell you that working disqualifies you from benefits you've earned through your military service. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Myth number 3 is particularly insidious because it keeps veterans from pursuing higher ratings they deserve. The myth goes like this: if you apply for an increase in your disability rating, the VA might lower your current rating instead. This fear is paralyzing veterans who are clearly getting worse but are terrified to rock the boat. Let me put your mind at ease right now. Federal law protects you from having your rating reduced unless there's clear evidence of sustained improvement or fraud was involved in the original decision. The VA can't just arbitrarily lower your rating because you asked for an increase. They need substantial medical evidence showing your condition has genuinely improved over time. Think about it logically. Most service-connected conditions don't magically get better with age. That knee injury from your 20s isn't healing itself in your 50s. That PTSD doesn't disappear because you've learned coping mechanisms. If anything, many conditions worsen over time, and you have every right to pursue the rating that reflects your current reality. The fourth myth is particularly heartbreaking because it's keeping families from accessing benefits that could change their lives. The myth, your family can't receive any benefits unless you're rated 100% disabled or die in service. This is completely false and ignores numerous family programs available at various rating levels. At 30% disability rating, your spouse and children may qualify for additional monthly payments. There are educational benefits for family members, vocational rehabilitation programs, and healthcare options that kick in at different rating thresholds. The VA offers CHAMFA healthcare coverage for eligible family members, home loans that can be transferred to surviving spouses, and educational benefits that can be passed down to children. But here's the kicker: many of these benefits go unclaimed because veterans don't know they exist. The VA isn't going to call you up and remind you about programs your family qualifies for. You need to be proactive about understanding and claiming these benefits. The fifth and final myth might be the most dangerous because it creates unnecessary urgency and panic. The myth, you have a limited time window after discharge to apply for VA benefits, and if you miss it, you're out of luck forever. This creates a devastating scenario where veterans, who didn't know about their conditions immediately after service, think they've lost their chance at benefits. Here's the truth that could change everything for you. There's no expiration date on applying for VA disability benefits. You can file a claim 1 year after discharge, 10 years after discharge, or 30 years after discharge. The VA will evaluate your current condition and determine if it's connected to your military service, regardless of when you apply. However, and this is crucial, your effective date for benefits typically starts when you file your claim, not when your condition began. This means that while you can apply anytime, the sooner you apply, the more back pay you might be eligible for. Every month you wait is potentially money left on the table. Now let's talk about why these myths persist and what you can do about it. The VA system is complex, and unfortunately, it's often easier for people to share oversimplified or outdated information than to research current policies. Social media groups, while well-intentioned, often become echo chambers where myths get reinforced rather than corrected. Your best defense against misinformation is education and verification. When someone gives you advice about VA benefits, ask for the specific regulation or policy that supports their claim. The VA's website, while not perfect, is the authoritative source for current policies. Veteran service organizations employ trained professionals who stay current on policy changes and can provide accurate guidance. Here's what you need to do right now. First, if you're not currently receiving VA benefits but have service-connected conditions, start your claim immediately. Don't let myths and misconceptions keep you from pursuing what you've earned. Second, if you're receiving benefits but your conditions have worsened, don't be afraid to seek an increase. The protection against rating reductions is real, and you deserve compensation that reflects your current situation. Third, explore family benefits, regardless of your current rating level. Your spouse and children may be eligible for programs you never knew existed. Finally, connect with legitimate sources of information. Veteran service organizations, accredited attorneys, and official VA resources should be your go-to sources, not Facebook comments or barstool conversations. The bottom line is this. You served your country when it needed you most. You earned these benefits through your sacrifice, dedication, and willingness to put your life on the line. Don't let myths and misconceptions rob you of the support you deserve. Every day you delay, because of false information, is another day you're not receiving the full benefits you've earned. Every myth you believe without verification is potentially costing you money, healthcare, or opportunities for your family. Your next step is simple, but crucial. Take 30 minutes today to research one VA benefit program you've been curious about but haven't pursued because of something you heard. Use official sources, talk to accredited representatives, and get the facts. Your future self will thank you for taking action today instead of letting another year pass believing myths that aren't serving you. Remember, you've already proven you have what it takes to serve your country with honor. Now it's time to serve yourself with the same dedication by pursuing every benefit you've earned. Don't let anyone's misconceptions become your missed opportunities. Make sure to check out our Unlock More VA Money playlist in the description box below. Thank you for watching.